Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Beatrice letters, and it was written by Lemony Snicket. So, here we go. With the Beatrice letters, you find a nice book with cutouts for the word letters, an elastic band thing to hold it in one place. Once you remove that band and open it up, you can see the file name letters, and then there's two things in here. One is the book, put that by there, and the other is a giant poster, one from, I believe, the 13th series of Unfortunate Events, and then on the other side there is one from, I think that's The Wide Window. So, yeah, there you go. So that's that. Now let's have a look at the book. The book is very nice. It says the end on the back, and just plain the Beatrice letters on the front. When you open it up, at the very beginning, you will find to Beatrice and from her, I believe that says. Can't read that first, yeah, and from her. Guess that's because of the letters. It says the Beatrice letters again. Then it has a picture from the Wide Window poster with a cutout of the letter E. I've got that here. Let me just grab that now. Where is it? One sec. Here it is. That would just slot in there, but because this is a library book, it's already been taken out. So yeah, there will be lots of these. So yeah, you're supposed to pop that out, and it spells some word at the end. Then when you turn the page, Lemony Snicket, student of rhetoric, and some glasses from the 4th book. Little letter. I'm not going to read it. It says LS to BB #1, meaning number 1. So that means Lemony Snicket to Beatrice. Not going to say her last name, because if you haven't finished the 13th book, that'd spoil it. Letter number 1. That's that. Then there's another E with, that's from the end, the 13th book, I believe. And then here is BB, so Beatrice, to Lemony Snicket number 1, rather than Lemony Snicket to Beatrice number 1. And then there's the letter there, a random letter E. Notice that was this letter. This, yeah. And then there's that page of it. And then there's an N from The Wide Window. LS to Beatrice Baudelaire number 2. Some braille by there. I'm not sure what that's for. A random N with some birds, some waves. An S from book 13. Then Beatrice Baudelaire to Lemony Snicket, letter number 2. And then that page. But then in that there's something to do with, I think, a glass paper holder, and that's this, the paperweight, sorry. That's actually, just want to point this out quickly, this is actually stuck on into the book. It's a stamp, figure 1, the paperweight. Next page, I from Wide Window poster. Let me take it to be Beatrice Baudelaire number 3. Letter, more letter. Figure number 2, the hairpin, also stamp, because a hairpin was mentioned in the letter. Then there's a K from the 13th book, the end. Beatrice Baudelaire to Lemony Snicket number 3. Letter. It says 4 PM by there, don't know why. Not sure if you can see that. Then it has a K by there. I have no idea what that's for. Actually, no, that's because of that K there. There's an R from 3rd book. There's that there, just a little letter over it. Let me stick it to Beatrice Baudelaire number 4. There's the letter, some more of the letter, the A from 13th book poster. Beatrice Baudelaire to Lemony Snicket number 4. Blah blah blah. There's an A there. This one is actually quite funny. I'll read that at the end after the spoiler alert. There's more. C from Wide Window. Let me think, Beatrice Baudelaire number 5. More letters. Circle. Underline, underline. Lots of underlining. Circle of the same word that was circled originally. I'll explain that after. This one is very long. So there's these 3 pages. Oh, and my camera can't even get it. These 3 pages of letter. And then 2 pages here. And then some more at the end. So a lot of pages. If you read it, it might frustrate you because it's the same thing repeating over and over. Then figure number 3, the lock of hair, a little bit weird. Again, like a stamp. T from 13th book poster. Beatrice Baudelaire to Lemony Snicket number 5. Letter, some more letter, and second longest letter so far actually. Then figure 4, the metal tool. I believe that's actually a corkscrew. Again, like a stamp. An A from the Wide Window for the book. This one is quite interesting because it's written as a telegram. Let me stick it to Beatrice Baudelaire number 5. Then the letter A, like up here. So yeah, that's that one. There's B from 13th book poster. Then the final letter. Yeah, final letter. Beatrice Baudelaire, blah blah blah. Letter there. Again, I won't read it for you. Says up in the corner. Beatrice Baudelaire to Lemony Snicket number 6. And then here it says the Beatrice letters. The Beatrice letters. The reason these two are cut out is Lemony Snicket. See it? Yeah, quite interesting. Then there's a letter from Lemony Snicket to his kind editor, as similar to the end of every series of unfortunate events book. So quite interesting there. Stuff like the letters at the end of the series of unfortunate events books. Turn the page, some more of that letter, more of that letter. Then it says my silence knot, which is mentioned multiple times throughout the book. And then the end. Spoiler alert. From now on for a couple minutes or so. First off, I'll start off with Beatrice Baudelaire to Lemony Snicket number 4, the letter that has the A in the corner. Basically, it says this, I'll just have to read a little bit for you. I am writing to inquire further on the matter we discussed earlier this year. So I'll explain what that means in a second. I'm in my business letter writing class, which is taught by a flat-footed man, blah blah blah, that I am certain he will give me an A on this assignment without reading anything but the first sentence of each paragraph. So yeah. So I could say anything here at all. So I am writing to inquire further on the matter we discussed earlier this year, and business letter writing class, so that's why. After careful consideration, I am pleased to enclose the following information. Wouldn't read any further than that. So, what is it? Then it says, in closing, please do not hesitate to contact me at your earliest convenience. Just one letter can change everything. Then they wouldn't read more than any of that. And your name. And also A. Next up on the list is this one. Lemony Snicket to Beatrice Baudelaire number 5. Ring, this is the one with the underlining in circles. Ring is to get the attention, and that's why it's circled. Then words underlined are you certain your co-star is one of us? Ring with a circle around it to mean it's stopped. So basically, if you can see it there, that means, are you sure your co-star is one of us? So, because this is from Lemony Snicket to Beatrice. So Beatrice is doing a play and she's starring as co-star, and Lemony Snicket is unsure about whether the co-star is in VFD. So that's number 2. Okay, your video hasn't stopped, but I know this isn't moving, but the video is still recording because I don't need the book at the moment. Spoiler number 3 is this book makes you think that these two Beatrices getting the letters from Lemony Snicket, alternating, and both of them replying. Basically, what that means is the Beatrice, the Baudelaire children's parents, mother, from the series of unfortunate events, is messaging Lemony Snicket. But then also there's some messages mentioning Violet, Klaus and Sunny being her only relatives and them helping her through life and her needing to find them. So that's opening the door to the possibility of the Beatrice from the 13th book, The End, as they named Kit Snicket's child Beatrice. So, yeah. Obviously her name is Beatrice Snicket rather than Beatrice Baudelaire. So I don't know how they would confuse that, but seeing that it's the Beatrice letters, I guess that's why they're included. But then disproves my own theory there. But yeah, it makes you think that the two Beatrices are messaging Lemmy Snicket, and it is very confusing. So yeah, number 3, on to number 4. With all the letters that come in the book, by come in the book I mean these spaces and things, you can make a few words. I believe there are 3 that I found. Yeah, 3. So I will show you to them now. The first word is Beatrice. The second word is Snicket, but because it's a library book, a couple letters were missing, mainly S and K. And the third word is Beatrice, which not only is it an anagram of Beatrice, anagram meaning just same word with the letters jumbled around, it is also mentioned quite often in the book